Alright. Y'all know me as Polo PDK, PDK Management Entertainment, and also Polo DaKing LiveShow. I'm starting my blog back, and I decided started off with black business owner right here on Fair Street. And go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's that, man? It's your boy Eric T, man, owner of Herbal Blessings, herb shop and dispensary, 614 North Fair Street, right here in Jacktown, Mississippi.
Let me ask you this: what made you get into this?
Well, man, I found out that well, not really found out, man. Just living here, man. It's a lot of sick people here. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't like taking meds. I don't like taking none come from no pharmacy, because there's a lot of chemicals and stuff. And I used to go to Rainbow, and I would experiment, do my research and experiment, man. Come up with my own different concoctions and stuff, work, man. And so as Rainbow closed, man, a lot of people used to call me, asking me, man, where can you get herbs and certain things, and I was like, man, online, because that was the only place. So me and my homegirl Courtney, we were having a conversation. I'm like, Courtney, you know what, man? Somebody opened a herb shop. They're kidding. She was like, man, you know what? You ought to open up one. I was like, you know what? You're right. And so months and months had passed, man. I was just looking to invest some money into some stuff, and I saw that there was a need for a place like this. And the vision, it was born, and we started executing, and here we are today.
So how long y'all been in business? How long y'all been there?
Man, we are going on our 4th month, man. It actually feels like we've been here 4 years, to be honest.
For real?
Yeah, man. It's been amazing 4 months.
Let me ask you this. What made you decide what made you decide to come down here in Fair Street and open up a business? Man, I love Jackson, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I love this place, man. While everybody leaving, trying to get out of here, man, I see the potential in this place, man. Instead of leaving here and going to a place that's already established, I wanted to stay here and be a part of the rebirth of this city. Fair Street itself has a lot of historical history behind it, and especially with it being a place for people that look like me and you. That was the only place we can come, was down here on Fair Street to shop, man, back in the 40s.
Back in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah. So for it to look the way that it look now, I still feel the energy here, and I got a feeling, man, that it's something big getting ready to happen. So I told my wife I wanted to open an herb shop, and I wanted to open one right here on Fair Street, and we put that out there, and it just all came together.
Shoot, that's pretty tough right there, and I'm glad that you decided to stay in Jackson and open up, especially here on Fair Street, because this, man, I just know Fair Street from what my pops always told me. He said Fair Street was the street that we came and shop on because they won't let you on Capitol Street.
That's right.
I mean, you can work there, but they won't let you shop there.
Right.
Point blank.
Right.
Point blank. And so I'm kind of glad. I'm actually real glad that you decided to do that. And I wish more people would do it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard when you first opening up a business and you decided to open up in a place like this because it seemed like there's not a lot of traffic coming through. So how do you deal with trying to get people to come in? Like how do you is it more word of mouth or how is it?
That's a good question, man, because like when initially when we said that we was gonna open a place like this, what happened was a lot of people was like, well, why y'all want to open one up down there? You know what I mean? And we was like, well, hey, we want to come down here because we want to bring people here. And so with that mindset, that birth people coming here. You know what I mean? We said we was gonna bring people here. We wanted to provide great product, great customer service, great energy, so that when people come here, they're gonna go and they're gonna tell somebody else. They're gonna go tell their mama, their daddy, their best friend, their co-worker. And that's exactly what's been happening.
So it's based off quality.
Yeah, you can say that.
Off quality, because I noticed like a lot of black business owners always scream, but we can't get our own people to come and shop with us. Well, I mean, a lot of times it's the quality. It's quality.
Well, man, we believe, like what you speak you know, you can speak stuff into existence. You
Yep.
know what I mean? You know, if you say, well, I can't get my people to come, then your people ain't gonna come. You know what I mean? Like, you want to speak positivity and you want to speak your vision. If you got a vision for people, you know, your people coming to the shop with you, then that's what you want to speak. You don't want, you know, you don't want to speak nothing more than that. And of course, you want to make sure that you got a quality product for people to come to. You don't want to leave no room for somebody to go and complain about anything. And then if there is something that, you know, something may happen, then you want to make sure that you can take care of it and take care of it quickly and swiftly, so that hey man, I had an issue with them, and you know what, I called them and they took care of it fast. You know, that stuff goes a long way.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: do you think that might be a problem with black-owned businesses? Where in Jackson, let's speak just about Jackson or in general, that they don't take the time, or they don't take the quality of whatever it is that they sell it or provide is very important.
Be honest with you, Polo, I really can't say, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, with me being in the community for a few years here, doing, you know, various different organizations, that's one thing I haven't been able to figure out exactly what is the issue with that, you know, with different businesses and the problems they've been having. So that's the main reason why we decided to come up with the concept of Herbal Blessings, so that we can combat all of that, and then to get people to use our situation as motivation to, you know, do their own.
Okay. So tell the viewers what all do y'all offer, what all they can get or expect when they step off in Herbal Blessings.
Okay, well, first of all, when you step up in here, you definitely gonna feel the vibe of healing. You're gonna feel that the energy of family first, that village. You know what I mean?
I can feel it.
Support, motivation, information that we are definitely providing for the people, along with the over 220 herbs that we have in the shop. You can get herbs by the ounce. You can get any of the herbs in here capped up in a bottle with a label. We got over 50 different herbal blends for various ailments and diseases, from high blood pressure to high cholesterol to gout, diabetes, and erectile dysfunction is a huge one because of the diets that we have adopted. That's definitely been plaguing the black man.
Yeah.
And we have a blend specifically designed for that called Backbreaker. So
really?
That's one of our #1 sellers. And you know, amongst other things, we have metaphysical items as well. You know, because when it comes to healing, you don't just heal the inside of the body itself, the organs. You want to heal spiritually, mentally. Yeah, and so we have different tumble stones, crystals.
I was gonna ask you about that. I saw some stones back there, and I wanted to ask you, like, what are those stones for?
Yeah, they definitely have different properties, different energetic properties, from healing to prosperity to protection to balance. We live in a very spiritual world, and energy is definitely transferring. And so if you're not in control of your energy or other people's energy, then you can definitely be in for a world of hurt. And so those stones are there to help assist you with that. As well as the candles, we have sage.
Yeah, you told me about the sage. I seen you at the event earlier today.
A lot of people been on sage and smudging for a long time, but I think it was Lauren London made a post after the untimely passing of Nipsey about how he used to sage before they left out, you know, to protect them. And
well,
so,
explain to the people who don't know anything about the sage. Explain to them what is it, what Just explain something.
Well, I mean, you know, saging, man, is an ancient practice that's been used for probably thousands of years. And you got different smudge sticks, they call it smudging. You got anything. California white sage will probably be the most common one. EJ, come on back over here. Probably be the most common one. And you got yerba sante, you got cedar, desert sage, you know. And it's just a different leaf, but they all have very similar properties to help to balance energy. They help to rid your space of negative energy or argumentative energy, and helps to just give you a real calming mood and effect, man, in your space, as well as, you know, your mind, body, and spirit.
What I'm kind of getting from what I'm hearing from you is like all of this is supposed to basically just kind of calm your whole spirit down. It's basically what you've been explaining. It's supposed to just calm, which is definitely needed in this time that you're living in, because everything is so hectic. Everything is everybody on the phone.
That's right. That's
driving and multitasking at the same time. So that's something that's definitely needed. And I'm glad you're here.
Man, we appreciate that, man.
I'm glad you're here. Let me ask you this. How important is it when you use herbs with your diet as far as eating?
It's very important, man, to work to get some sort of balance with your diet, because the majority of us have adopted the standard American diet, and which consists of meat, dairy, eggs, processed foods, fast foods, which I like to call fake foods, white salt, white sugar, white flour, very processed, has no nutritional value. So if it has no nutritional value, it basically has a D value, especially for the body. And so when we are eating, we want to make sure that we're eating foods that are providing the proper minerals and nutrients for the body to operate optimally in the way that it's supposed to. But when we don't do that, the body tends to go into an acid state, or what you call acidosis, which can cause acute inflammation in the body and makes you overproduce mucus.
Okay.
And so whenever you have an influx of mucus in the body, it causes the body to no longer operate the way it's supposed to. It weakens the immune system. And so you're more susceptible to diseases. I mean, you're more susceptible to high blood pressure because you can't fight that stuff off. Your immune system's not strong enough to do so. Diabetes, your pancreas is now weak. It can't regulate your sugar because you're inflamed, you're highly inflamed. So what you want to do is you want to take the proper herbs to help strengthen and clean out whatever body system that you have an issue with. The food is your medicine. And you want to make sure that you're coupling those together so that you can get to the point where you're beginning the healing process yourself.
From the inside.
From the inside.
Are you on social media?
Yes, sir. We are definitely on social media.
Give them the information. Give them the information.
Right now, you can go on Facebook, and it is Herbal Blessings. Plant-based Family presents Herbal Blessings.
Okay.
On Instagram, Malcolm, what's our Instagram? _Herbal Blessings.
_Herbal Blessings.
Herbal Blessings. And definitely check us out. You can message us. You can call us at 601-517-5740 if you have any questions, any requests. And we'll do our best to accommodate.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, when I walked up in here, there were already customers in here that were well taken care of. It was very professional. And so, like politicians like politicians say, this message is approved by yours truly. Hold on. Point blank. Anything else you want to know? Anything else you got to say, Ed?
We just want to, you know, let y'all know that we're here for y'all, and whatever it is that y'all looking to get better at when it comes to your health, Herbal Blessings is the place to be. 614 North Fair Street, Jackson, Mississippi. We'll be here when you're ready.
And what are your hours?
We're open on Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7, and on Sundays we're open 1 to 6.
And y'all heard it. Hey, and y'all can find this video on my YouTube channel, PDK Management Entertainment. I will do the editing and all the other stuff and upload it. And y'all follow me on Polo, DaKing LiveShow, where y'all can watch live. And appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your boy PDK Management, and
This is Eric T, man, Herbal Blessings.
thank y'all for watching.